Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Jewel Tolentino, and in this video, we're going to be going over the Camtasia Studio 8 transitions and what they are and how to use them. So let's head over to Camtasia right now. I already have it open, and I'm going to use two picture clips as an example, but you can use video or video and picture or anything like that. So I'm just going to drag these two into the timeline, and I'll make each one just a little bit longer for visual purposes. And so I've got those on the timeline, and they're two different pictures, so I'll just play them right now. So that's our schedule for our videos on YouTube, and then that's like a screenshot of our channel. So you can see that when it goes from one to the other, it just, changes. But you can actually add a transition in between those to make it a little more smoother and make it a little bit more visually appealing. Now, these are all different kinds of transitions in the Transitions tab right here. If you can't find it, sometimes it can be hiding in the More tab, but generally it says Transitions, and it's got this icon right here. The transitions that I like to use in our videos are the cube, rotate, fading through black, and fade. The other ones I don't really pay too much attention to because I want a professional look to our videos, so I mainly use the fades, and sometimes for fun I use the cube rotate. So I'm going to use the cube rotate for this example, and you basically just click on the one that you want to use, and you're going to be putting it in between either the pictures or the video clips. So I'm going to drag it, and I'm going to place it in between here. So you can't place it in the middle or in the middle of the clips. You can put it in the beginning, in between clips, and at the end. So I'm going to just place it in the middle of these two clips here. And you can see that when you click out here, it's got sort of like a blue here, this blue little piece that represents the transition, and the transition is 1 second long. So I will show you how it looks. I'm going to press play. And so you see it did the cube rotate there. Now you can play around with the different transitions that you'd like to use in your videos when you're editing. Also, another cool thing that you can do is you can accentuate this by making it longer, or you can make it really short. Generally, the 1 second is good enough, so I'm going to leave it at the 1 second. And you want to use transitions. Let's say you've got an intro, and then you're going to be going into your video, or you're going to be you're explaining something in your video clips, and you want to chop them up, and you add transitions to make it seem a little less boring, and it just makes your video a lot more visually appealing when you have them in there rather than just like one long clip. If you have these sort of cuts with the transitions, it makes it a little easier for the person to digest. So that's how you use the transitions. Again, you can play around with all the different kinds, and you'll generally gravitate to your favorites like I did with the cube rotate and the fade. And I use them usually in the beginning and at the end of our videos, sometimes in between if I'm speaking for a long time or if I'm making a mistake or something and I want to cover it up, I'll put in a transition there. So that is the transitions for Camtasia Studio 8. If you like these types of videos, I do video creation type videos every Wednesday. So I talk about GoPro or Camtasia or video editing, different tips and tricks like that. So you can check out the playlists below in the description. And if we've helped you out in any way, please let us know by giving us a like, a comment, a subscribe. All of that would be very much appreciated. Alright guys, well thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.